Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your June 2021 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general energies for June 2021. See, she heard Sagittarius and she came running just for you. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. The channel here is all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. So please remember that these are general readings that have energetic possibilities to them, and you need to always apply the energy to your specific situation. So everything you need to know is in the description of the video: how to book a reading with me, how to get my free astrology calendar, crystals for the month ahead, and also I will be offering an extended reading for this general reading this month. So the link for that will also be in the description of the video. And your money, career, and business reading has already been uploaded for the month of June. I will leave a link to that in the description as well. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. So I'm going to start with this Oracle deck. We have two new Oracle decks this month, courtesy of Gemini season, to celebrate the Geminis. So let's start with this. I like these general readings to be more about love, personal situations, family, that type of thing. So that's why I've already uploaded your money, career, and business reading. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, we have Speak Your Truth. All right, Sagittarius. It's time. It's time to speak your truth. I think Pisces got that also. So if you have Pisces rising or Pisces moon, you're going to want to watch that video also. All right. So let's see what's going on. And what's interesting about this deck, okay, with the Speak Your Truth number 22, that is the day that Mercury goes direct. So as I said to Pisces, you may have to wait until Mercury is direct to speak your truth, because if you try to do it maybe when Mercury's retrograde, you'll just have to backtrack and do it all over again. But notice too, all the butterflies here, symbol of transformation. So it is whatever you're going to say and to whomever you're going to say it to, it is likely to transform your life. So let's see what we have here. Okay, let's tune in with the tarot and see what we need to know about this speaking your truth energy. I think Ariel would be speaking her truth right now for a can of tuna. Right, Ariel? All right, let's see. She's like, stop it. I'm concentrating. Concentrate, woman. All right. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like there is likely to be a situation that has been stuck. Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight is facing that way, which is my left, which is the past. So there is a situation from the past that has been rather intractable. It has not budged. It has not moved. It has been problematic, perhaps, because there has been no movement on it. And yes, it could be about money. But Pentacles also suggests to me it could be about some sort of family matter, maybe involving money. That's possible, but doesn't have to be. I read Pentacles also as self-worth. So there could be a situation involving your own self-esteem, your self-worth, speaking up about something important. Yes, maybe involving a financial matter. But it's something that hasn't been addressed. I feel like it's kind of like the elephant in the room. You may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That is possible. I feel like this is a time marker for the Capricorn full moon on the 24th. So as I said, this is the number 22. You may be having a very important conversation about this matter to finally get it moving forward, get it resolved once and for all around that Capricorn full moon. You could be dealing, with this double earth energy, you could be dealing with someone rather stubborn also. Not you, but whoever you need to speak to. They really don't want to change whatever this situation is. Maybe because it benefits them in some way. We'll have to see. We'll have to pull more cards. All right, if Ariel will let me. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ariel. Seven of Cups. Pop that over there. The Hierophant. So yeah, there's been something that's been really entrenched. And something that almost has a hierarchical thing to it. You could be dealing with a parent also, or somebody who has some sort of authority, like almost like a parental authority over you, or big brother, big sister you look up to, role model, something like that. The Fool. All right, so you're going to get on this path. Look at all these major arcanas. Five of Pentacles. You're really done with this situation that has been making you feel less than. Nine of Pentacles, gorgeous. The Tower, Tower. And the Emperor. I was feeling the Emperor before. I'm not surprised actually to see the Emperor pop up. I think I need one more. The King of Swords. Okay. So you could be dealing with an air sign also, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here with this King of Swords. But I also feel like whatever's going to go down is going to, I feel like there's a final decision here. That's what I feel from this energy. That once and for all, you're going to put your foot down. And you're going to put your foot down hard. And you guys are so easygoing. That's one of the things I love about Sagittarian energy. You guys are, and of course this is generalities of a sun sign, but you guys are very buoyant, very optimistic. You're very easygoing. And so for you to get kind of riled up, I mean, yeah, you might get riled up about like a, philosophical discussion or something. It's just that, you really champion the truth and your truth, of course, like in an esoteric or philosophical way, but sometimes not so much necessarily in personal matters. You kind of let things, you're easygoing. So it takes a lot for you to get to this point. And you're going to get there because I think you are so tired of this Five of Pentacles situation. What's next to it is the Nine of Pentacles. You have grown into the Nine of Pentacles. You've been dealing with a lot of shenanigans, a lot of stuff you've been processing through with the South Node in your sign. You've been doing a lot of release, a lot of growth. So while yes, you may have been in this situation before, whether financially or with your self-esteem, personally, whatever, you're not there anymore, Five of Pentacles. You've learned a lot of lessons in the last year and a half, 2 years, and your self-esteem has improved. Your finances have probably improved as well, or they're on the road of, improvement. So, you're not going to put up with this baloney anymore from this person. And as I said, like with the Hierophant over here, they may be trying to control this new path you're going on. They may be feeding you seeds of doubt with this Five of Pentacles. They may be, playing a bit of a mind game with you here because they don't want, I'm just feeling so strongly, they don't want the situation to change. It's not going to benefit them. So if you go into the situation speaking your truth, trying to get them to change, that it's not going to work, in my opinion. And of course, it's a general reading, but they are entrenched. They shall not be moved. So if your wish, because the Seven of Cups is here, if your wish is to somehow to get them out of this stuck, stubborn, I know everything, I am the authority energy, Hierophant, you need to listen to me. I make the rules and regulations, long-standing rules and regulations, tradition. This is how it's always been done in our family, in our company, whatever, apply the situation to your life. In our relationship, it's always been like this. Why are you trying to change something now, Sagittarius? What good is it going to do? Well, what good is it going to do? Well, it's going to get you out of a situation where the person's not valuing you. There needs to be a give and take, an ebb and a flow. You want something new and fresh in your life. You're coming at your life from such a new and inspired place because you are done with the old. You've been through so much stuff. You're not in this cold place anymore where you didn't know if you were coming or going. And you felt trapped. You felt like this dying rose here. You're not feeling that way. You're feeling lush. Look at you, Nine of Pentacles. Lush and fruitful and excited about your future. Meanwhile, the situation's not changing. So I have a feeling like there could be a surprising development. I mean, the Tower is here. There could be some sort of very surprising scenario, because even with the Emperor here, I'm going to read it two ways. The Emperor is you taking charge of the situation. Yes. And you're going to speak your truth. The King of Swords is here. So, and like I said, I think you're really going to be like, this is it. I'm done. But it also can be like even some sort of explosion, and I'm speaking metaphorically here, some sort of blow up is not going to change this person's mind. Again, Emperor, my way or the highway. So you got double dose of energy here. Emperor and Hierophant, like they don't think they're wrong. They don't think they've done anything wrong. They don't think you should change. They don't see what the problem is. Well, they do. They think you're the problem. So, again, if you're going into this trying to get them to change, it's not, in my opinion, going to work. All right? So, speak your truth with authority. Maybe try to do it before it reaches this breaking point of the Tower. But I have to say also, we got to, keep going with this reading, but your truth, and when you deliver it, may seem shocking to them. It is possible they pull out we don't have necessarily guilt-tripping energy here, but we have pity party energy with the Five of Pentacles. So they could even pull out this Five of Pentacles situation like, well, what do you expect from me? I couldn't have done any better. I did the best I could. What do you want from me? I'm not a blah, 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 or whatever. You know what I'm saying. So don't be surprised. You might be surprised by they played the victim card. It's very possible here with this also. All right? Or they try to make you feel down on yourself. So very important to speak your truth the way you need to. Be open and alert to a possible surprising twist, but also maybe not let it get to the point where you're going to be blowing up. Because that's usually not helpful. But we know that situations tend to get to a very tender point at a full moon. Emotions run high. So, and as I said, since this energy is all kind of percolating right around that Capricorn full moon, just be aware of that as well. Tensions, energies may be running high. And if you want to avoid some sort of big blowout, blow up, keep that in mind. All right, let's see what else we have going on for you. When I did the Pisces reading, I felt theirs was more about a romantic situation. What I feel here, it's more family. I think it's a family situation. So I think it's somebody you're already, could already be married to or committed to in some way. Could be a brother, sister, some other parent. I mean, it could be some other type of family scenario. Could be a work family since the pentacles are there. But that's what I feel. Can also just be a friend as well. Some sort of person who really thinks they're the boss of you. That's, and they're not the boss of you. And you are so tired of it. You're not the boss of me. That's like so funny. All right, what else do we have for you? Release. Release. It's time to release. Release what no longer serves you. Free yourself from connections to negative influences. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. You are honorable and courageous. Yes, you are. Cut those cords in order to forge new relationships or opportunities. Yes, 110%. Okay, so there is going to be a release here, and that can even be that the Tower card that we had as well, because it's all this pent-up frustration, all the pent-up energy. And I do feel with the King of Swords here, and in this deck, like I said, they have a male and female version. Her sword is a knitting needle. So that's an interesting metaphor because it is about cutting the cord. That was what it was in this card. Cut those cords in order to forge new relationships or opportunities. So there's a cord. This is the cord. It's wrapping around her feet. So it's like this situation has kept you stuck. I mean, literally, like your feet, you can't move. You haven't been able to move on from it, to move into something new because this cord has you bound. And that's why I'm saying I think it's a family thing. It's very hard to cut those family ties. And I'm not saying you necessarily should cut all ties. It's a general reading. Apply it to your life. But maybe it's the type of thing where you cut the cord of expectation. You cut the cord of thinking that somehow they're going to change. This is also the type of energy where, and this is very common, where the parents, like your parent treats you like you're still 5 years old or 11 years old or whatever. And they don't see you as an adult and they're still, they're still doing some of their crazy stuff, thinking that they, again, can be the boss of you, but you're an adult. But this is you're going to cut that cord. That's what's going on here. So it can be the type of thing where you're going to cut the cord in terms of, I'm not going to have a conversation with you anymore. Mom, dad, sister, brother, whomever who's doing this, unless you talk to me like an adult to adult. Otherwise, I'm not here for that, any type of conversation. So that could be the way to, quote, cut the cord. So let's pull some energies and clarify this and see what we have. It's very, very interesting how these energies are dovetailing. But it is about the new. It's about creating something new into your life. As it says, cut those cords in order to forge new relationships or opportunities. So, all right, let's see what we need to know about this. We have King of Pentacles, which is what we had before. We had that King of Pentacles, the very first energy that came out. The Sun, beautiful. The Three of Cups, excellent. You're going to be very proud of yourself for doing this. Celebration, happiness. And look, there's your Ace of Swords, baby. There it is. There it is. So, as you know, I read Pentacles also as self-esteem. So I feel at that Capricorn full moon, you're going to be feeling very proud of yourself. And you're going to feel the sense of renewal and a new life. You're going to feel like a new baby, born again, celebrating the fact that you took matters into your own hands and you spoke the truth. Ace of Swords. You claimed your truth. You stood up for your truth. And you know what? Life will go on and life will get better because you did that. That's the promise of the Sun card that's here. But I also want you to note and give yourself a little pat on the back or treat yourself in some way if you feel like you'd like to do that with this Three of Cups, because it is something remarkable that you're doing. Because like I said, you have gone through so much self-growth, so much stuff. And, this moment is to be honored because you're coming at this situation from the new Sagittarius, not from the old Sagittarius, but the one that's been through the mill the last bit with that South Node transiting your sign. You've learned some profound spiritual lessons. I cannot emphasize that enough. So honor that rite of passage that you have gone through. So as it says here, the release, the cutting the cords will forge new relationships and opportunities. So there will be something new coming in for you. I think in August. So this is what I'm going to dive into on the other side with this energy. But here's your sword. The sword of truth will cut through all BS and you will sign your name to the new things that you want to create, the new relationships, the new connections, and from a place of empowerment and self-esteem. So Sagittarius, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with this energy. Who are you having this conversation with? What's going on? I hope I see you on the other side. I'm going over there right now. Let's dive into this. I love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde. signing out.